Good evening, good evening, good evening, you guys. Welcome to another episode of Topics After Dusk with your girls D and Lida. We are here another night to get your mind flowing, to open your mind, to get you like, what? Ah, are you ready? Let me know. Are you ready? So I want to make sure that we are coming through. We
Yeah,
are coming
I
through.
saw my notification.
I got the notification. Let's look at this.
Hey,
All right, I can hear
babe,
here.
he got here
Hey, mother.
early tonight. He said, I'm early tonight, y'all. Hey,
Yes, yes, yes. Good evening. How are you guys doing? It is Wednesday, hump day. I don't know
mm-hmm.
about y'all, but it's taking a while for Wednesday to get here. So it seems. I think it's because as a teacher, we are counting down the days. We have 2 more weeks with kids.
Baby, y'all trying to hurry it up.
Hey, hurry it up. We just
Mm-hmm.
as y'all are people.
Yes, I think this year since I've finally gotten off on a Black Friday. Usually I don't get off on that Friday after Thanksgiving from the
Mhm.
places I was working, and so this year they let us off Friday. So Friday felt like Saturday, but it's like, ooh, we still got Saturday to go. We got two Saturday.
Ooh,
Darn it.
I got 2 Saturdays. How about that?
Yes, come on. That's just how I felt, because I've never had that Friday after Thanksgiving off. So it was a really nice weekend. It just extended the week, and that's probably I'm feeling that drawn out week still from that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. So if you guys have not had an opportunity, go ahead and share this out. We want to welcome those
Yeah.
of you that's watching us via Facebook, those of you that's watching via the YouTube channel. What's up, you guys? And our friends on Periscope. Welcome. If this is your first time, we thank you. If you're catching us on the replay, you can the replay counts and you can share this out as well. So we're gonna get into our introductions and then get into this content. I know you're like, what are they gonna talk about with this free your wealth mind? Hmm. Stay tuned. My name is Dee, and I am your number one money mindset maven. I am the founder of Purpose to Freedom and co founder of Freedom Growers. We are helping families to discover a growth mindset while building confidence, one solution at a time. We are mentoring minds to appreciate critical thinking skills while building knowledge and confidence.
Yes, and good evening, everyone. Again, thank you again for viewing with us this evening, or should we say this dusk,
This
as we have arrived. And my name again is Alita Smith, and I am your number one results driven accountability strategist. I provide resources and support to show you how to redefine while rekindling your relationships with food and money by empowering you to regain control of your actions while creating a more financially fit, energized, and transformed you. As the For the mission of the Freedom Growers, here as the founders and co-founders, we are planting seeds and growing fruit for your mind, your body, and your pocketbook. And I love it when we can get to Wealth Wednesday, y'all. We are growing our wealthy mindset, right?
Mhm.
Thus, free your wealth mind. Yes, indeed. Free your mind, and of course, the rest will
The
follow.
rest will follow.
The rest will definitely follow. So, we have a
Rest.
few questions that we want to ask the audience this evening. Do we only have one live viewer? Again, we encourage the interaction. It helps us gauge, our content for you all, making sure this is something that you really have time invested in, learning more about yourself, learning more about ways that you can help grow your money mindset. All right. So, here are some questions to consider throughout this live tonight. Do you have enough money to cover all of your needs for food, clothing, and shelter for the next 5 years without worrying about it? These again are questions. Feel free to put a 1 in the comment for yes or 2 in the comments for no. Thus, all of the questions yet to follow. If you get a flat tire or your car breaks down, are you sure? Be certain now you have the funds to cover it without robbing yourself
Hey,
to
Miss
pay your.
Wanda.
Hey, Miss Wanda, how you doing tonight? All right. Can you go out to eat with friends without worrying about the bill? And that's a nice restaurant. We're gonna put that little disclaimer on there. A
Now,
more
for that first question, it's a number 2 for me.
okay, okay, not yeah. Number 2. I'm with you, D. Number 2. All right. So can you go out to eat with friends without worrying about the bill? We're not talking about the 4 for 4s, not the 4 for 4s, y'all. We talking about some real nice, elegant eating. Okay. Are you, this is the next question. Are you saving and investing sufficiently for your future? Right? Are you saving and investing sufficiently for your future? At least, if not more, about 10% of your annual income. So by the end of the year, whatever your income is, your annual income, you have invested at least 10% of that amount. All right. Wow. And here is the biggest question.
Hey,
Hey,
Tamika.
Tamika, are
Okay,
you?
blessed and highly favored.
Yes, indeed, honey. Hey, now, are you debt free? Are you debt free? Now, if you can answer yes to that, then you've answered yes to all of the above. And that's the tall tale question. You don't even have to answer all of the questions. But if you can answer yes to are you being debt free, then all of the other questions are also yes. So there's not going to be an in between. Yeah, I'm debt free, but I worry about my future. Oh, yes, I'm debt free, but I have to see the menu before I even say yes to the invitation.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. So if you answered no to any of the above questions, you are likely experiencing anxiety as it relates to your wealth. Now, I like that because for us living day to day, we don't believe that we're anxious about our wealth. We're not just going to right out admittedly say, yeah, I'm a little uptight when it comes to an emergency. That's not something that we actually think about. We just try to deal with the moments as they come. But for us to sit down, and this is how we're dealing with what's one of our F's, which is finances, right? We talked about those F's. And here's where you get to sit down. You're actually sitting down tonight with the Freedom Growers, and you're doing your F tonight, even though it's not Friday, but it's a good day to talk about wealth. What day do you want to sit down and have that romantic conversation with you and your money, right? Are you in bliss with you and your money? Right? So this is a great day to talk about money because we want to grow our worth. We want to grow our wealth. So Wealth and Wednesday, just something that kind of, rings a little bell. Wednesday, oh, today I need to sit down with me and my money. Me and
Mm-hmm.
my wealth need to have a conversation. Are we on track? Or what do we need to do to get on track? What have we not done? Are we sticking to our guns, right? So again, perhaps that may not be the best way to define it, but for me, for our audience, I believe that's the best way to approach this tonight. All right, so D, take it away on the next one because you my numbers lady and you love numbers on that next paragraph. So I'm gonna let her handle it. But y'all, I let D do her. That's her line, y'all. She loves them.
I cannot remember what year this was done, but I can only imagine, and I don't have the most current numbers right now because with 2020, y'all know how 2020 has been going, and it's just that. But if you did answer no to any of those questions, not to worry because hey, there's some questions that I had to say that's not me or no to as well, especially for 5 years. No, not for a little bit, 5 months. I might can work with it, but 5 years, we're not quite there yet. But we are chucking to the goal, right? But the majority of people are in debt, and it's getting uglier by the minute, by the month, by the hour. In the United States alone, roughly 73% are in debt. Now, remember, we have about 330 some million people in the United States, and 73% of them are in debt, of us are in debt. Because I'm a part of that us. I am still in debt. I'm still paying on some things to get out of debt. But we are working hard at that, right? But the average debt, and this is when they die, an average of $62,000 in debt, an average of $62,000. So 73% of people are in debt when they die, and
Mm,
they're holding $62,000 in debt. But the thing is, they're leaving it for someone else to take care of.
I was thinking the same thing.
And what I don't want is for my children to have to be responsible for my stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's definitely the goal that we are working towards now, to make sure that within the next couple of years that we've taken care of everything that we except for Sally Mae or Navian or whoever they are. We'll still be. I'm chipping away. I'm chipping away, working on some other stuff, and then I'll deal with Sally and her Navian people.
Mm-hmm. See there now. All right. So those are some good numbers,
Hey,
and
Miss Karen, I didn't
definitely.
see you coming to the room, honey.
Yes. Hey, Karen. Welcome.
Hey,
We
Terry, how you doing?
up Terry. Full house tonight.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So again, we're on free your wealth mind. All right. So again, you're in an anxious state of mind when it comes to you and your wealth right now. So we're like, okay, how can I help myself to remove the anxiety? What are some of the steps that I can take so that I can make better decisions with me and my money? All right.
Mm.
So the first step, you guys, is removing resistance to wealth. You got to remove the resistance to acquire the necessary wealth that your future needs from you. A lot of times we don't want to sit down with our money because we're thinking the first things first. We don't have enough of it to even have a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm scared to sit and look at my finances because when I do, it's not going to be a pretty picture.
Hmm.
So you're just kind of speculating and guessing, like, okay, I know I have at least this much in the account. I get paid on Friday. And that's just how you've been kind of dealing with things. But you
Hmm.
haven't sat down and created a new atmosphere for you and your finances. So you have that resistance to it because it's something about acquiring wealth. What does that look like? What does that feel like? Will I be a good steward of my money? What is your subconscious telling you about you and your relationship with money? Do you have a good relationship subconsciously? Are you letting the subconscious take control of what you know to be true, what you can control? Your subconscious is not in control. It doesn't know right from wrong. It only knows what you've been feeding it. You've conditioned your subconscious.
Hmm.
And so it's we always use in the back of my mind, I hear that little voice. Well, that's the voice you created. That's the voice that you
Yeah,
have been culturing, that you've been cultivating,
pretty
right?
much.
Yeah. So it's
Something
hijacked.
keeps telling me.
What'd you say, D?
Something keeps telling me that's your
Yeah.
subconscious.
Uh-huh. Some just keep telling me.
Yeah.
And then you have a subconscious to do the right thing, but your actions don't follow. Sometimes the subconscious is going to tell you to do the right thing, but yet your actions keep you from it because your anxiety for acquiring wealth. So let's remove the resistance to receiving abundance.
Mhm. That's the first and foremost step, because it's a psychological foundation. You have to unlearn. We've talked about that before.
Mm-hmm.
You have to unlearn some things, remove those limiting beliefs, and insert some new ways of thinking that you haven't really been exposed to. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to get in the right room, get around the
Mm-hmm.
right people to even
Mm-hmm.
have these conversations,
I
and
like
get out the room with broke folk.
get out the room with
It could be somebody with $2 million, but they are material rich. They
mm-hmm.
showcase their stuff. They're still broke in the mind though.
Mm-hmm.
Where somebody with $60,000 can have the wealthiest of mind. It's not all about the money, but it's
Right.
about the thought process and the mindset that you have about the money.
Yes.
Let's not mix that up. It's not about the money.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the mindset in regards to the money and the wealth.
Absolutely. Oh, I like that. It's about the mindset, and that's the resistance. I like it.
Yeah.
So, the next portion, the next topic or point. Know your purpose and goals. We don't have a plan, so why do I need to sit down and talk to my money?
Mm-hmm.
Why do I need to sit down and evaluate where my money is going? What money is coming in? What money is going out? Have you set a destination for your wealth? Right now, our wealth is in bondage because we haven't given it an opportunity to explore. We've been keeping it caged up. We want to free your mind wealth, right? Your wealth mind. So I got to remove those thoughts in my mind that says I'm not going to be able to get out of debt. I'm never going to be able to um secure my future. I'm going to work till I die. And whoever has to deal with that ticket after that, that's on them. We don't think about that, but that's what we're saying when we know what's going on, and in our mind we're still stuck that we can't get out of this, or there's not a way out.
I want to do an exercise really quickly for you guys, because you got to know what your why is. You got to know what your purpose is. So, what are some financial goals? If you're not too bashful to put that into the chat, saying it out loud, let the World Wide Web see your thoughts on the
Mm-hmm.
screen. What are some of your financial goals? What is your purpose if you were to acquire wealth? What would be your purpose? What would be your goal? Have you even thought about it? Have you considered it?
Mm-hmm.
One of mine is, I'm going to type mine in the comments. And I know we are a bit delayed, so you'll see mine. Um, to be debt free, okay?
Yeah, that's definitely mine. Definitely to be debt free. Again, not being scared to have the conversation with my money, knowing that I don't have to worry about that emergency. An emergency can come and I'm covered either way.
All right. So my mom said to be debt free. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to put this on the screen so y'all can see it.
Yeah, I love
I
that.
want, I want my children and generations after me, S generations
Yes.
after me, to be able to continue to build from the roof and not from the foundation.
That's it. That's the purpose of our work.
Because
Exactly.
sometimes, yeah,
Mm.
we we've learned to I'm gonna put myself up by my own bootstraps.
Mm-hmm.
So every generation has to start over.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't want my kids to have to start over and start from the foundation. That's hard work starting from the foundation. You got to make sure that the ground, I don't know a lot about construction, but I know a little bit. You got to make sure you got to dig that ground up. You have to make sure that it's flat, it gets enough water there or not too much water, it's not too dry.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
it's like cultivating a garden. The
Mm-hmm.
foundation is very important because you don't want to build it on sand. You want to make sure that it's grounded to that solid rock,
That's
right?
solid. Yes, indeed.
And so, if every generation we have to start over, we're not getting anywhere. And in my reading, they said by 2050,
Mm-hmm.
African Americans will have zero wealth.
Mm, 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 mm.
It's only 30 years away, y'all.
Okay, that ain't nowhere.
That's nowhere. That is 30 years away.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible to do something different. I might not be able to see it in my lifetime. My mom may not be able to see it in her lifetime, but doggone it, I want to make sure that the foundation is set and that we are building and that my kids can be on the roof, whether
Yes.
it's a 1 story or 2 story or 3 story, but they're at least on the roof and not
Yes.
on the ground floor. Karen said to have more money than month, okay?
Mm-hmm.
To help others in need rather than standing next to them, ooh, in the food pantry line.
Mm-hmm. Amen.
Amen.
And that's deep. Yeah, I like that goal too, Karen.
Okay, absolutely.
Love it. I love it. I
And
love both of them. I
who's
love
to
your
say
goal
that we
too.
can't have it?
Right. Right. We done freed our mind
We're
tonight.
freeing our wealth mind.
Yes.
Speak those things as if they are, though they are not.
Mm-hmm.
If you tell yourself enough, your mind is going to be like, I got to figure out how. Your subconscious mind is always active, and it's like, okay, this it doesn't know whether it's real or fake. So you're telling yourself these
Mm-hmm.
things, and it's gonna position you to try to reach
I
those
like that.
goals.
Mm-hmm.
You have to keep on telling yourself that
Mm-hmm.
and not tell yourself something different. That's very important.
Yes, indeed.
In your mind in order to free it.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Know your purpose and your goals. And if any of you, others of you want to share your particular goals, go ahead and type that in the chat. If you haven't had an opportunity to share this out, please share this out. I want to take a quick pause for the cause and invite you guys to come out on Friday night to our Faith It Friday. We have another hitter for you, Sister Eunice Jones. Let me share this graphic wherever I put it. Where is it? Oh, hold a horse. Where did I
Got,
do it?
got a pause for the cows.
Oh, there it is. I didn't open it up. Come on, computer. It say I'm opening it. Maybe not. Uh-oh. It gave me an error. Hold them up.
Oh, come on now. Technology now.
So we will be on Friday at 8:30. Friday at 8:30. All right, it doesn't want to behave right now, so I'll show you guys the graphic at the end. But Miss Eunice Jones will be here with us on Friday.
Awesome. I can't wait. I can't wait. All right.
Yes.
All right. So let's go to the next point, you guys, which is develop discipline for building wealth, right? Develop discipline for
Yes.
building wealth. And this is where you're actually teaching your subconscious what it is you want it to tell you, right, as relates to you and your wealth. So if you start getting around the rooms of people like Dee was talking about earlier, preparing your mind for that wealth journey, is definitely something that's going to keep you focused on the next step, the next level, the next day, that spontaneous moment when that absolute, oh, I gotta have it now sale comes. It's the sale is so tantalizing, but is it helping you to stay disciplined?
Hmm.
You know, those little things that come up and you just like, oh, I but is it a part of your plan?
Right.
So when you're sitting down and you know the purpose, then you're also sitting down to develop that plan. Then also creating steps to keep you disciplined, right?
Mm.
Black Friday came up last week, and if you didn't want to spend too much, you didn't scroll that much. You didn't actually go to that favorite website, or you didn't go to that link. You didn't go looking for the trouble. I didn't
Right.
go looking for the trouble. Now if trouble come find you, then but you wasn't just, baby, you wasn't waiting at midnight, 12, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I remember Black Friday, baby. I used to get up at 2 a.m. just to go to JC Penney. JC Penney used to have the best sales. And I was up because I had to work. Y'all knew I had to work. I still had to go to work. I didn't get to get off on Black Friday, so I missed that doorbuster stuff, that 7 a.m. stuff. I had to catch them crazy hour sales, that 3 a.m. stuff. So discipline. You go to sleep. We ain't shopping. We sleeping. I might
Right.
just need to stay asleep this Black Friday.
There's nothing wrong with being disciplined
Mm-hmm.
and putting that money aside every month or every week or however often you get paid and said,
Right.
this is my play money or my fun money or
Right.
whatever it is. Make it a part of your circulation plan.
Mm-hmm.
That's my word for budget. Your
Mm-hmm.
how you gonna circulate your money? It's okay to have those things. You don't want to have such a tight budget where you can't do anything unless you're
Hashtag
doing it for a short period of time.
plan. I like that.
Right. How are
Hashtag
you going to circulate your money?
mm-hmm.
And so have that in your circulation plan that says it's a line item. Make sure there's somewhere for your money to be and not you're asking, oh man, where did my money go? That happened to us. What I told y'all back in October, I think it was, we had gotten a little lax in our things. Actually, it was in November. We got a little bit lax, and it was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, wait, what? But we had already put some money to the side that we hadn't been touching, and
Mm-hmm.
we didn't necessarily need to go through that particular money because we had some other things that's um, taking place right now. But it's all gravy. So make sure that you have something in your circulation plan where you're not so restrictive, but you got to
Right.
be disciplined.
Right. And I like what what one of the points is in the article. It says managing money is a skill. And skills are something that you have to learn. Some people have those natural abilities. Some Superman money makers out here. Some people that have just been so disciplined, and that just ain't everybody's story.
Right.
But managing money is a skill, and it's a skill that any and everyone can do.
Mm-hmm.
We can gravitate to it. We can become better at it. We can become better stewards at managing our money. So that's definitely allowing you an opportunity to create opportunities to be more disciplined with your building principles. I like it. Ooh.
Absolutely.
All right. So we are also, last but not least, increasing our earning potential. So you want to make sure that you're always increasing your earning potential. So that one of those questions was, are you sufficiently investing at least 10%? Now, when we do our cultivate your money, we're on the right side of money when you're doing this here, increasing your earning potential. How can I increase my earning potential? You definitely have to start on the right side of money, becoming that investor, becoming that business owner. And that's just investing in you, investing in your current income, right? Are you able to invest in you, right? Owning your money. Your money isn't in charge of you. You're in charge of your money. This is why we're on the left side. Our money is dragging us to and fro. We don't have a handle on it, and it's just taking us for a ride because we're not on the right side of money.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't created resistance to wealth. We've been able to do that when we get on the right side, right? We know our purpose with our money when we're on the right side of
Oh,
money.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody should type that
Skill
in.
I can master. Yes.
Managing money is a skill I can master.
Yeah.
I'm gonna type that in here as well because we need to see that, and say that.
Yes, indeed.
Say
Managing money is a skill I can master. Hello. And you guys know what? You don't need a degree or a PhD.
No, you don't.
You don't. It's a skill we can master with just a little discipline.
A little discipline.
A little discipline.
Just say, you know what? I'm not gonna go to Starbucks this week.
Am.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
go
put,
take this drive through this week.
yeah. I might just have to do that quick trip $1.61 small. Go on and get you the whole fold. Go on and invest in you a coffee maker at the
I'm
house.
about to say because you can get a
Get
box
a whole,
or a
whole canister
container,
for
okay,
$7.
and have coffee every day for a month.
Look, a day and night. If you the only one drinking it, day and night. And some good
Day and
brews. You
night.
can
Absolutely.
come on, D. We being disciplined,
Because
baby.
at one point I was going to Quick Trip every day,
Oh,
and
you know about the QT then.
absolutely. And then I got me a Keurig, and so I became my own QT
See,
and
see.
popped that, bloop, bloop, boom, got my own, and then I stopped drinking coffee
Mm,
just within the last couple months.
mm.
So
Double discipline. How about that?
how about that?
How about it? So again, find ways to increase your earning potential. Again, it does happen in conjunction with all of the other steps. As you stop building resistance to wealth, you're able to put your money where in motion, right? That notion,
Mm,
that energy, we're actually putting it to physical. We're actually moving it. We're no longer thinking about what we want to do with our money. We're actually doing it when it comes to
right.
knowing the purpose and your goals. And again, being disciplined, sticking to that plan. And I was telling D yesterday, we talk about when you're building discipline, it requires consistency. And consistency is not convenient.
It is not.
Consistency is not convenient. So that's where you have to be like, you know what, this is inconvenient, but I'm going to be consistent. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't sound right. This is not what I'm used to doing. But if I stick to this plan, I will see my increased earning potential.
Right.
I'll see it. I'll have that investment of my money at the end of the year of at
Right.
least 10%.
Mm-hmm. Create.
Managing money is a skill that I will master.
Absolutely.
I will master it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Make a plan, work the plan.
Mm-hmm.
Make the plan, work the plan. That is very important. Whether you get a promotion from work, you start marketing your skills that you're able to do and start making some money off the things that you already know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's somebody that don't like to do what you know how to do,
Mm-hmm.
and they will gladly pay for it,
Mm-hmm. That's it.
gladly. Investing, starting a side hustle, growing a business, all of these
Mm-hmm.
different things are available.
Mm-hmm.
Can you make things? Can you, whatever it is,
Mm-hmm.
there's somebody out there that's willing to pay for it. I had a partner that used to wake people up. A, a guy paid her to call them in the morning and wake them up. Mind you, he got a clock, but he paid her to call him to wake him up every morning.
What?
Yes. I'm like, wait a
You hear me underneath my breath? Where was I
right.
at?
Yes. Like I'm just your human alarm. Your
Mm-hmm.
human alarm clock. You get a wake up call. Like they do at I guess at the hotels, if you need a wake up call, she was the hotel type wake up call every morning.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. And
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
somebody would actually pay for that.
And one of the steps we talk about that discipline, D, for me, in order for me to be disciplined, it has to be money that I don't have direct access to.
Yeah, because it's gonna take a few days before it can get to you.
Yeah, or even longer. It's allowing me an opportunity. That's why, like, the trading, it allows me an opportunity to build on it, and I don't have, I don't have access to it because I haven't built it up enough. That's a part of the plan. I haven't built it up enough to even be able to say you can touch it.
Right. Because
Use
there's
it.
a goal that's in mind that
Right.
says once I reach this particular goal, then I
Yes.
can start
Right.
withdrawing. Yep.
Right. Have you mastered this skill? I haven't mastered the skill, so I got to wait. I got to follow
Hmm.
the plan. I got to stick to the plan. Once you master that skill, you're mastering your money. Yes, indeed. I knew she was finna get it. We promised. We delivered.
Yes, I had to do it in a different way, but here it is. I didn't mean to interrupt your thought. I was trying to be incognito, but it kind of hiccuped or whatever.
It was perfect timing. It was perfect timing. That was just my thought. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But this is our guest for this Friday, Miss Eunice Jones. She is a life coach. I believe she's a life coach. She's an author. She is an amazing person. And I'm so excited that she said yes because, you know, things happen. And it was, you just ask, what's the worst that can happen? She said, no, I won't die. You won't die. We won't die. So I'm excited that Eunice will be on Faith It Friday to share her faith walk. And I've been watching and just following her for about a year or so now. And so she's the real deal and she's got a story to tell for sure. She got a podcast, she's an author, and she does, different things. So you guys will be blessed this Friday, 8:30 Friday night. Make sure that you are tuned in. I am super excited to have her come on.
Yes, we cannot wait. Y'all know the Friday night dates. They be
Okay.
great.
Great, 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 at 8 and a
At eight
half.
and a half. I like it. I like it. I like it.
8 and a half.
All
All
right.
right, ladies, gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Topics After Dusk. My mom said, setting my alarm now. I don't know what it is. We have such a good time Monday through Thursday, but there's something that's so special about Friday.
It
One,
is.
we get to sit at the feet of somebody else and
Mm-hmm.
hear their story and
Mm-hmm.
learn more about them and their faith walk. It's awesome. If
Mm-hmm.
you have not had an opportunity to tune in to our Faith It Fridays, why? Why? You are missing out on some amazing nuggets.
Yes. And some
Amazing.
amazing guests. The guests have just been absolutely phenomenal from start
Absolutely.
to finish, from start to finish. So it's just we keeping it rolling, y'all. We keeping it rolling.
Rolling. Yes, we are booking into January. If you are interested in being a part of our Faith It Friday, we welcome you. Get in our inbox and say, hey, ladies, I have a story to tell. I have a faith walk that I want to share. And, hey, let us know.
Yep.
We're open.
We
If you
ready for you.
you are so welcome. My mom says she loved Faith It Friday. Yeah,
Oh,
she
thank
gonna
you,
be
Mama
in,
man. Yes, honey. She was like, I'm here, y'all.
okay. You are welcome. All right, so you guys, we will see you guys another again tomorrow night. Anything else you would like to add, Lita, before we close this evening's broadcast out?
Free your wealth mind and the wealth will follow.
Okay. Free your wealth mind and the
And the
wealth will
wealth
follow.
will follow.
Yep.
We love y'all to wealth on Wednesday. Y'all know that. We loving y'all to wealth tonight.
Okay, break the chains.
Mm-hmm.
Break the chains. Good night. Be back on tomorrow night. Same bat channel, same bat time after dusk. Good night.